Learning is one of the most important skills in life. Whether you want to be a good parent, to have a great career, to start a business of your own, or you just want to remain relevant in your field, you constantly need to learn new things. Learning efficiently will help you gain knowledge in a reasonable time frame, or you may waste your time reading things you will never remember. In this day and age, where information is just a click away, people have lost the patience to learn properly. You may want to go through any study materials as fast as you can, but the first thing you need to remember is that learning takes time. Invest the necessary effort to correctly understand all the concepts you are learning, making sure you do not leave gaps in your knowledge and, most importantly, to be sure you don't learn something incorrect. Plan your study sessions over multiple days, making sure your study objectives are doable and you allocate enough time to properly go through all the study materials. The second most important thing for learning is taking notes. Studies show that we forget up to 90% of the information we are exposed to, after approximately 8 hours. Taking notes is a good way to ensure you can always go back to what you already learned. The way people gather and process information is called learning style. There are 5 learning styles. Visual. This refers to people who prefer data to be structured in diagrams, charts and graphs. Auditory, who prefer listening to explanations. Reader, writer, who learn most efficiently by reading and taking notes. Logical, who prefer information that is structured based on rules and procedures. Kinesthetic, who prefer the hands-on experience. Based on which type of learner you are, you can structure your notes to best suit your preferences. In this manner you can quickly and efficiently go over your notes, in case you forgot something or you want to repeat what you learned. Studies show that the most effective way of learning is a process called metacognition. According to this concept, before we start learning we should think about what we already know about the topic we are approaching. Recalling the information we already know about a topic reinforces those memories and makes sure they persist longer. This step also favors creating connections between existing knowledge and the new information we learn. This shouldn't take more than 5 minutes and you should focus on the important and practical concepts you already know. After this step, go through the study materials, take proper notes and highlight the things that you consider to be the most difficult to grasp. After you finish the study session, compare what you know now to what you knew before. This allows you to identify the things you understood correctly and things you should give more attention to, before moving forward. This is called the testing effect, and according to this process, long-term memory is often favored when some of the learning period is devoted to retrieving or repeating the information you want to remember. If you are learning a technical topic, practicing the newly gained information is vital. It may not be easy at first, but do not give up. This process is called productive failure, and it helps link new information to previously existing knowledge and experiences. Productive failure is also linked to a cognitive process called processing difficulty effect, which refers to the fact that information that takes longer to read and is thought about more, is more easily remembered. People have different hours during the day when they are most efficient at learning, and it is important you find your optimal interval. Regardless of the time you chose for learning, it is important that you partition your effort into intervals of 30 to 50 minutes of study, followed by a 5 to 10 minute break. Avoid spending more than 4 hours of study per session, and after you have finished try to avoid intellectually challenging activities, which may lead to a less effective storing and memory of what you just learned. The distribution of studying is linked to a cognitive process called the spacing effect. According to this process, learning is greater when studying sessions are spread out over time, as opposed to studying the same amount of time in a single session. Finally, make sure that the room you are studying in is well ventilated, which favors brain activity, and it is well lit so that you do not strain your eyes. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos. Have fun learning.